Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I want to presentation about my proceeding conference in semantic entitled cerebellum and frontal lobe segmentation based on k-means clustering and morphological transformation. How to propose algorithm to extract a frontal lobe. This algorithm consists of image preprocessing and then a threshold. There are three types: Gaussian, Otsu, and adaptive mean. And then move on to morphological transformation. There are three types. There are erosion, closing, dilation, and then cluster that image into an object using an k-means. This method is consists of an image preprocessing and then threshold techniques and then morphological transformation, largest connected component, and clustering. Preprocessing is a common name for operation with image at the lowest abstraction. The aim of preprocessing is the improvement of image data and the suppress unwanted distortion and enhance some image features. And then a thresholding image is an image segmentation to separate it from an object from the background. And then how thresholding works is to convert an image into a binary image, into a grayed out image. 0 means or to closest to dark, but 1 is closest to the light. There are 4 types of threshold. There are Otsu thresholding, adaptive mean, and Gaussian. Morphological transformation is the method to process an edge detection. How we can remove a noise from an image. There are edge detection such as Kenny, Sobel, or Laplacian Gaussian. It is divided into a deletion, erosion, opening, closing, and gradient. Largest connected component. There are connected components that a binary image into a distinguished pixel with the same value to convert it into the grayscale image. The different connected image, the pixel with value 1 are processed and labeled, but not value with like a 0, not processed into the label. The highest dense part is extracted. And then k-means clustering. The input from the k-means clustering is based on a binary matrix from digital print image. We using cluster for key, and then the output from this cluster, there are 2 types. Yes, cluster C and cluster P. The centroid P. The first one, we randomly choose a key pixel from D as the initial cluster centroid S, and then assign X pixel to closest cluster on the basis the similarities between the pixels component computed by Euclidean distance, and then updated each cluster centroid as the main value of the pixel in the cluster. And then repeat the step 2 and 3 until the centroid stop changing. So how color divider function implemented to extract cerebellum. Color divider function we are implemented before k-means clustering and morphological transformation. This method, there are image preprocessing, Otsu thresholding, k-means clustering, and color divider function, and also a morphological transformation. The 4 categories preprocessing, there are pixel brightness transformation, geometric transformation, and preprocessing method that use a local neighbor of the processed pixel, and image restoration that requires knowledge about the entire image. The Otsu thresholding is a simple and effective for discriminant analysis, dividing the image into background and foreground, while the adaptive mean thresholding has not been able to display brain without a skull. when used for segmentation the original image. So we are using an Otsu thresholding. And then go to a k-means clustering. From Visual Code, the k-means divider function we have created into 7 elements. There are A, B, and C that represented with the RGB, red, green, and blue color. And F1, F2, F3, and N4 represent into 4 divider function. 4 divider function. And then that means the color from A, B, and C, we can get a value from F1, F2, F3, and F4. If F1 is choosing an A and B, or F2 is using a and C, F3 using an A and B, F4 using a B and C. Then the output from the segmented image consists of thresholding and morphological transformation. So the k-means clustering and the color divider function are implemented at the end of the process after thresholding and morphological transformation method. So we can get an cerebellum. Divided colors, which is aimed to extract regions from the cerebellum. A color divider is needed to show how the region is to break from the other. And then we move on to morphological transformation. Dilation is enlarging binary image, but erosion is to erode the binary image. And also opening is consists of an erosion in this method. And then closing includes a dilation technique, which is then followed by technique. So the opening using erosion and then dilation, but the closing is using a dilation and then erosion. So the experiment from we are working on using for frontal lobe segmentation. We use Otsu thresholding, Gaussian thresholding, and adaptive mean thresholding in to change an integer into 8 bits, like this one, yeah. And then after that, we going to erosion process. Erosion. After erosion process, we using and closing. And then we go to a morphology segmentation using a deletion. Morphology, deletion. And after that, we using k-means clustering to get a color quantization in the image. So from the experiment in the cerebellum segmentation, we using just an Otsu thresholding, and then go to unconnected component using for marks F1, F4, F2, F4, and then we go to the k-means clustering to get an cerebellum. And then after the clustering, we go to an erosion and closing. That output like this one. After that, we go to dilation to enrich the color quantization to get a cerebellum segmentation. The evaluation. So we compare from morphology 1 that consists of erosion and dilation, like this one. And then morphology 2, we add a closing between erosion and dilation. So the comparison is not, we using a DSE is good enough, but if we are using a Gaussian and adaptive, we compare it with, we have a 0.75, and then Gaussian threshold using a morphology 2 between Gaussian and adaptive mean, we have a 0.72. And the evaluation to get a cerebellum, we using just an Otsu threshold because another threshold cannot be used. So from the max 1 and the max 2, we have a 0.86. So the conclusion in this study, we have proposed a method to segment the frontal lobe and the cerebellum of brain image digital based on morphological transformation and K-means clustering. In this approach, the TSE measurement can have a value of 0.72 from 1 for the frontal lobe and 0.86 from 1 for the cerebellum, which is a good result. We have also implemented our method and applied it secondly to make a precise segment region of the brain. So thank you for your attention. I will close this video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.